And by the way, that algorithm thing is bull crap. They just walk in, type a couple of words, and they boost certain channels. They can't leave it up to an algorithm to do it for you. They gotta boost certain channels. This is LeBron damn me James, biggest basketball player on the face of the planet. And then take a look at Tim Pool. And then take a look at Matt Walsh. And then take a look at Joe Rogan. And then take a look at Pat McAfee. And it hardly stops there. They have to look toward the future. So you got the Paul, people like the Paul brothers, and I'm just naming a few. You all know there's a lot more names out there than this. All of them boosted. It's not because they have great content. It's because it's like on the radio. They just keep playing it over and over and over again. They just keep playing it. And then what do they do when those numbers are where they need to be? Oh, that's their excuse. You've got black males who are doing everything from parkour to capoeira. YouTube isn't giving them any boost. Instagram isn't giving them any boost. These fellas are out here doing supernatural stuff, and yet this is what you get fed. With a white population that is dropping, and yet the only thing they keep boosting, they go sifting through everything else. Okay, find me a white dude. This is not natural selection. This is rigged. Somebody name for me, who's the black YouTuber who's got 3 million subscribers who talks like the Black Channel does? Because I can show you the Black Conservative and Officer Tatum, and we can go down the list. Isn't that very interesting? YouTube, Silicon Valley, they talk about all the right-wingers always talking about this, these leftists and left-wingers at these computer companies and internet companies. The reason that occurs is because that is engineered. They've got, take a look at it. They've got an army of them. I didn't even put up Ben Shapiro and some of the others. They've got an army of them, individuals you know and individuals you don't. And they control the news, and they are being boosted to the levels of having network television numbers. Do you understand that these are young white men sitting on tens of millions of dollars, while black folk are out here having to be super sophisticated and super creative? That's not an accident when that occurs. They flip a switch and say, okay, boom, this person's going to be the next star. This person's going to be the next one in line. This person's going to have that. They want to make sure that these young white men are way ahead of the game. So they're coming out of their 20s or maybe their 30s at most, fully loaded, sitting on millions and millions of dollars of resources. That's not an accident. The closest you'll have is Roland Martin. Now, of course, he doesn't have the sway with the young people, but YouTube keeps promoting him because they're like, well, if there's going to be a Negro in the room talking about this, this will be the one that we promote. It's never an accident. It is all engineered. You're not going to be able to destabilize this thing somewhere else. You're going to have to take it on where it is. You got to deal with it right here. Out of these immigrants they bring over here, they boost their channels real quick, don't they? Shout out Issa Rae. Might get in trouble, Abba and Preach. No shade. Fresh and Misfit. Here we go, DJ Academics. Y'all say I'm starting mess. All right, fine. I'm telling you all, this is bigger than government. These corporations in many ways are bigger, more powerful, and richer than the governments are. We cannot leave them out of the conversation. Nobody gets through this thing accidentally. You are being favored somewhere, because if they don't favor you, they can literally erase you. I've talked to some professional athletes and some former professional athletes. Not going to say any names, but I've talked to some of them. They are articulate. They are well informed. They're wonky as you want to be. They're like, Jason, we can't really do that. We don't have that kind of support and that kind of backing. What you're talking about, yes, that is exactly what's occurring. We'll get watched 1 or 2 times, but we won't have the ongoing support. You can acknowledge the crimes we commit against black people, but you're not going to turn this into a platform